Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports.
We'll watch the Indiana Fever in this one as they go up against the Las Vegas Aces.
Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. And it's safe to say this game will be won or lost on the boards.
Well, it's how these teams control the game and get themselves extra possessions.
Well, not only that, but limiting their opponent's possessions. That'll be a huge key in this one.
Gray outside. Back to Young.
Pass to Egbo.
Another shot. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Shot by Mitchell, no good.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. Maybe that's why she missed.
Gray outside. Back to Wilson. And no good.
Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there.
0 for 4 to start. Still looking for their first make.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. The rebound by Asia Wilson. Outside Plum. Misses the three.
And here's Hull.
Now Mitchell.
Pass to Hull. Now Boston.
Wilson with the steal. And now the Aces on the break. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Center might be Wilson's normal position, but Asia can really move.
Here's Boston.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Clark. From outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Here's Egbo, covered by Smith.
Out to the right wing. Here's Wilson. And it falls all over the rim and in.
A momentum builder for sure. Look how quick Wilson makes decisions with the ball.
Boston outside.
Back to Mitchell. Here's the three. And another three for Indiana.
She presents a defender with a serious challenge, pretty much always.
Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Back to Gray. Inside. Young shot's good.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Well, there's no question that the Las Vegas Aces have established themselves as the gold standard of the W.
Well, it's about more than those two titles. They opened up a 64,000 square foot practice facility back in 2023. The first WNBA team to have their own dedicated practice facility. That's showing a major investment in the team and the league.
Now here's Egbo.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
It's stolen by Hull. Pass to Boston.
Over Gray. And she gets that one to go off the front iron. The Aces trailing. Now Wilson.
She's guarded by Boston.
A nice shot by Wilson.
Yeah, she's looking good. 3 of 4 so far.
Mitchell with it.
Boston outside.
Now here's Mitchell. Guarded closely. Clark outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Gray. Down low. Here's Wilson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Mitchell outside.
Now here's Boston.
Back to Mitchell. Clark left side. Launches a three. That's basket number 2 with her third shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
Pass to Young. Spins. And here's Wilson. Outside Plum. Over Mitchell.
Plum misses.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Clark, Gray defending. Now here's Clark. Defense is right there. Here's Smith. The basket drops and she gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up for her.
Relentless effort from Smith pays off big time. Headed to the line and got the shot to go.
First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
Not even halfway through the season, injuries already taken a toll.
Well, I feel like team depth has never been more important. You know, there's a faster pace now, more possessions, and that can break down your body a little faster.
Hence, the ongoing advancements in sports science, strength and conditioning, and the treatment of injuries.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Shots are falling. She's having a strong quarter.
The Fever leading. Smith outside. Wheeler. Caitlin Clark with the 3. Down it goes. Her third basket. She's now 3 for 4.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Now here is Hayes. Pass to Wilson. Rebounded by the Fever.
Here's Clark.
9 points in the game. Back Benley. And the layup is good.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's Colson. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Now here's Young. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Colson. It's over Clark. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Moving the ball well out of the front court. Wilson with a nice find.
Here's the Fever with the ball. 7-point differential. Here's Bagbenley. Clark outside. Fires the 3. Egbo pulls it in.
And in 2023, A'ja Wilson won her second straight Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, with all that she does, we almost take Wilson's D for granted at this point. She's got those 2 MVPs, the 2 championships, but A'ja led the WNBA in defensive rating in 2023. And Wilson is a player who controls the paint on both ends.
Clark outside. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Outside Wheeler. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Smith. Shoots. Egbo pulls it in.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Outside Young. To the inside. Fades. The Fever pull it in. Now here's Clark. 9 points in the game. Takes the three. Not gonna go that time. And so the first quarter in the books. The Fever on top, up 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
And here is Wheeler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Wallace, she's guarded by Hayes. Now here's Wallace. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Boston. She drains it in as the shot clock ticks down.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Gray outside. Olsen. It's hauled in by Boston. Here's the Fever with the ball. Pass to Berger. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Wallace. To the paint. Here's Boston. That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They're having their way down low right now.
Here's Colson. 5 points in the game. Screen by Gustafson. To the middle. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. Now here's Wallace. She's guarded by Hayes. Wallace misses. The Aces trailing. Gray in the post. Guarded by Wheeler. Pass to Colson. To the paint. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Clark. Misses off the left iron.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make them pay.
Boston with the bucket.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Timeout called the Aces. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Plum. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
Fever foul. Timmy Fagbenle. First personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Shot to end the cold run. And it's laid in by Plum.
It's just so hard to knock Plum off balance. She is so good at absorbing contact and finishing anyways.
Pass to Hole. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call. The Fever making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Now Young, outside Plum. Back to Young. The Fever pull it in. Wheeler with it. Boston sets a screen. Left side, Wheeler. Mitchell hits it from three-point range.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Now here's Young. And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter. Now the Fever moving it up. Mitchell, shot's good.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Plum with it, guarded by Wheeler. There's a screen by Clark. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
Well, if you're defending the pick and roll and Clark is involved, you have to keep a body on her. She's too good of a scorer.
Now here's Wheeler. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Boston.
She's covered by Clark.
They double team Aaliyah Boston.
Mitchell, just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Stolen by Clark. Gray right side. Outside Plum. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is the mindset Plum has to possess, because when she buries quick shots, it gets her going.
You know, when we talk about players who just get better during the offseason, that put in the work, Kelsey Plum has got to be high on that list.
Yeah, she was the first overall pick back in 2017, and she struggled her first few years. Didn't shoot a great percentage, but Plum's really improved on her game. She's been top 5 in most improved player 3 different times, and now one of the best scoring guards in the W. Well, Young runs into some overly aggressive defense, stays focused, and gets the shot off.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And Jackie Young went first overall back in 2019, and her transition to the W probably wasn't as smooth as she would have liked.
Yeah, had some ups and downs the first 3 years, but year 4, 2022, Young put it all together, an all-star and most improved player, a big part of that 2022 and 23 Aces title runs.
She hits both from the stripe.
And Jackie Young came into this league as a good passer, but she's taken it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and as her scoring continues to improve, so does her playmaking. That makes her very difficult to defend with the ball in her hands. She's already fulfilled her immense potential.
They're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
Pass to Gustafson. Wilson right side.
When you think about dominant players in the league, A'ja Wilson right now is the first person that comes to mind.
Well, her game really speaks for itself, doesn't it? And then you factor in all the awards, all the accomplishments, and like you said, she has to be at the top of your list.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. So she gets them both.
And working themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get their offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way. That could pay off as well.
Dantas outside. Back to Mitchell. To the wing, right side. Clark, right side. Mitchell outside. For three. Connects from three-point range.
You know, some players you can give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Now here's Young. Inside, Wilson. Some solid defense from Damiris Dantas. Lets the floater go. It's hauled in by Tiffany Hayes. And the Aces with possession. Trailing by 10. Here's Young. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
A playmaker in the backcourt. Hayes moving it to the open teammate.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
And they're the Fever with another bucket.
Well, you gotta like her shot selection today. She set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside Plum. Now here is Hayes. She's tightly guarded. Pass to Wilson. Pulls up from the corner. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
Yeah, just an elegant offensive weapon. Wilson has way too many go-to moves to count. Defenses have a hard time keeping up with her.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
That was your Breakers Dance Crew. Make some noise, fans.
Indiana with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Hole. Dantas left side. And here's Clark. She's guarded by Hayes. The three from Kelsey Mitchell. Rebound by the Aces. Wilson outside. Now here's Young. That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
Usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Dantas outside. Mitchell, she's guarded by Hayes. Clark right side. Beyond the arc. That ball is good for another field goal, her 6th, and she's at a 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Now here's Young.
Hole defending.
Down low. Gustafson gets the bucket.
Crafty pass work, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
The Fever leading. Dantas outside. Mitchell up top. She's guarded by Hayes. Caitlin Clark with the 3.
Offensive rebound.
Pass to Fagbenle. Shoots over Wilson. And it comes off the front of the rim. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. She's covered by Mitchell. And there's the 3-second violation.
3 seconds. The ball goes to Indiana. Substitution on the court.
So it's Indiana now. 6-point lead.
Boston outside.
Mitchell. Pass to Clark. From deep. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
She has been unconscious this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Las Vegas.
Screen by Young.
To the inside. Can't get it to fall. Indiana with the ball. Kelsey Mitchell into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's pretty much an unguardable move from Mitchell. So skilled and composed with the ball in her hands.
Down low. Here's Wilson. Drops it in from 11 feet.
The assist by Chelsea Gray.
And so we wrap up the first half. Fever ahead. They're up by 9. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. The second half just about to get going here.
And how about this? We're seeing a tremendous game from Caitlin Clark.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down. And so far, they haven't found the answer for her. And there might not be one.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Boston. Mitchell outside. Over to the wing. Pulls it. And good as it snugs right down through the net.
When she has the ball, Mitchell is always looking to find an open teammate. Head on a swivel.
Outside Plum. Back to Gray. Pass to Wilson. Over Boston. And it's Wilson missing.
Now here's Boston.
She's guarded closely. Back to Mitchell. Clark. Off target with the three.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. I'm a defender near her.
Pass to Egbo. Wilson with it.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Clark with it.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
6 to shoot. Back to Clark. Lexi Hole on the wing.
Boston.
Great defending. Boston, good.
That's their third straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Now here's Gray. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Pays great attention to detail. Gray is alert and constantly looking for open teammates.
One of the best free agent signings of late, Chelsea Gray going to Las Vegas.
I mean, you talk about a game changer. The Aces have been the #1 seed in each of her first 3 years in Sin City, winning 2 titles over that span. Gray's been a huge part of the success in Las Vegas.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
There's no question about it. Caitlin Clark displaying her skill set today.
She's been gunning from deep. If you're guarding her, you got to get into her jersey. You can't sag off her at all, or you're just asking her to drop another three on you.
Give the hand fans your Breakers dance crew.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Gray outside. Shoots over Clark. And it's Gray missing.
They start the second half 1 for 4.
Mitchell, right side. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Pass to Gray. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Now here's Plum. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
When Plum takes a three, she means it. She doesn't force her own shot from range.
Clark, right side. Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded by Plum.
Yeah, she read how that shot was going to come off the rim perfectly. And that can make up for any height disadvantage.
Now here's Gray. She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 5.
Jackie Young on the wing.
No good on the three.
Now here's Boston.
She's got 10. Pass to Mitchell.
Boston.
Mitchell outside.
Caitlin Clark with the three.
Yes, it's good. That bucket takes her to 9 for 14.
You just love a player like her. She's been the floor general at the offensive end.
She has been on it today, just doing a great job of keeping that ball moving.
Now here's Young. She's got 12. Back to Gray. Puts up a three.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Pass to Mitchell.
Boston.
She's guarded by Wilson. Back to Mitchell. Clark over Gray. And there the Fever with another bucket.
Assistant, Kelsey Mitchell.
This Aces squad struggling. Gray outside. And here's Young. Lets the three fly. Bangs home the trifecta.
She's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. She can bring them back into this.
Timeout called the Fever.
And when you think of the ideal floor general, Chelsea Gray might be the first person that comes to mind.
Well, just look at what she's accomplished. Multiple WNBA titles, a Finals MVP award. It's hard to find a more seasoned veteran leader at this point.
Outside Wheeler. Pass to Smith. Back to Wheeler. Clark, the three. It's rebounded by Young.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I think the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Wheeler. Clock at 6.
Caitlin Clark with the three.
Yes, and a nice assist from Erica Wheeler.
Every team needs someone who makes those around them better, and Wheeler's vision puts her in that category.
Gray outside. Young. Wilson sets a screen. That's good. It's her 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Really one of the best players in the pick and roll. Wilson has a great feel off the screen.
Smith outside. Back to Wheeler. Clark left side. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Well, they can't ask much more of her than what she's done this quarter.
Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Rebounded by the Fever.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Now here's Mitchell, guarded by Young. Back to Wheeler. Clark with it, over Gray.
And a shot by Clark, no good.
And here's Young. 15 points in the game. Pass to Wilson. Soft touch off the glass.
When Wilson gets the rock down low, it's almost automatic. So effective close in.
Now Smith. Mitchell, guarded by Young. Now here's Wheeler. Tight defense on her. Pass to Clark, over Gray. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
Strong work for her at the offensive end, helping them sustain this lead.
Young with it, three-pointer. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
She's really getting it going right now. We know that she got one earlier, but she has a 3 in this half.
Smith outside. To the middle. Clark. A rebound by Gray.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing.
Guarded by Wheeler. Pass to Gray. Now Young from downtown. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith. Outside Wheeler. Here's the floater. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trips the line to shoot two. It goes on Tiffany Hayes.
Because of her strong feel for the game, when Wheeler sees defenders out of position, she's looking to capitalize.
And she makes the first. The Fever making a switch here. Both good at the line. Now Gray. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Colson. The tray. Bag Benlay with the rebound.
Wallace with the ball.
Over Hayes.
Wallace misses.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Clark. The shot, no good.
Nice D from Aaliyah Boston. Here's Berger. Pass to Wallace.
To the paint.
Boston.
A nice shot by Benlay.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Fever on top, up by 16. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Welcome back. 4th quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Now here's Plum. Pass to Young. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Fever. Outside Wheeler. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for the away team, Erica Wheeler. One shot.
One shot.
And here's Hayes. Pass to Young. Back to Hayes. Inside, Clark. It's hauled in by Wheeler.
And here's Indiana.
19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
She's guarded by Hayes. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line. It goes on Tiffany Hayes.
And, you know, even before coming to the WNBA, Kelsey Mitchell was an established star. When she finished her college career, she was second all-time in points.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. No good on the second free throw. And here are the aces now. 19-point game. Here's Hayes. And that one's good.
Love the mentality on that one from Hayes. No way she was going to be denied.
Now Wheeler. Mitchell. She's guarded by Hayes. Back to Wheeler. Fires from deep. Rebound by the aces.
Not her best game, but they're getting it done collectively.
Now here's Plum. Guarded by Wheeler.
Plum, that's good.
Wheeler with it. Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. Basket made. That gives her 7 field goals and 13 tries.
She's on her way to putting up a big three-point total.
Outside Hayes. Young with it. The three. Bagbenley with the rebound.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
And when Hull spots a lane to the rim, I mean, she will take it. Fantastic initiative.
Outside Young. From the arc. In for her 7th make in 13 attempts.
When she gets going, this is what can happen. They need to think about a double team.
Pass to Hull. Mitchell with it. Let's go with a three. And another three for Indiana.
Strong response from Mitchell, one of the sweetest shots in the game. Kelsey has a great release.
Outside Plum. Back to Young. Second chance shot. Fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Las Vegas, Jackie Young. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And Jackie Young, a talented guard who scores at such an impressive clip.
So both teams changing it up here. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Wheeler. Smith outside. Back to Wheeler. Mitchell right side. Goes back up. Benley can't hit. Here's Las Vegas. They trail by 18. Now here's Young. D right on her. And stolen by Smith. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Mitchell right side. Over Hayes. Mitchell, shot's good.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits from the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
Outside Hayes. Plum. Five to shoot. Outside Young. Takes the 3. Benley with the rebound.
She has been anything but her usual self this quarter. It's been ugly.
Outside Wheeler. Pass to Smith. And they double up Melissa Smith. Mitchell, she's guarded by Hayes. Shoots the 3. And Kelsey Mitchell hits from deep.
Until she cools off, I'd keep the ball right in her hands.
Outside Plum. Young. Pass to Egbo. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
How about that? 2 weight room points for Egbo.
Now here's Smith. Back to Wheeler. Mitchell. This one for 3. And it's Hayes with the rebound.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Well, with the career Kelsey Plum has had, it's safe to say she's lived up to the hype.
Multiple-time All-Star, league MVP, 2 titles. Yeah, I'd say she has. Clearly one of the most complete and popular players in the league.
The first one falls. Off on that one, so she goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's the Fever with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Clark outside. The shot off that time.
As far as, a jumper will go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
Seriously, I don't know how that one didn't fall.
16 feet out. Here's Wilson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Look, it's no secret that rebounding is all about effort. And that's something Wilson is never lacking.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark right side. There's the triple. Can't hit that one. And here are the aces now. It's an 18-point game. Back to Wilson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
First personal foul. Third team
When
foul.
Wilson gets the ball in the post, she's as good as anyone in the WNBA at getting a bucket or getting to the line.
And she knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so she makes both. Here's Clark. Mitchell outside.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
They're having so much trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either.
That'll kill you, a differential like that from beyond the arc.
Now here's Gray. Shoots over Clark.
Egbo in the post.
Smith is there. Alyssa Smith grabs the miss. Now here's Mitchell. Smith outside.
Boston sets a screen.
Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mitchell. And the officials signaled a backcourt violation. Not being careful there. Timeout called the Aces.
There's no question about it. Caitlin Clark displaying her skill set today.
She continues to burn them at the offensive end. The coaching staff is going to have to make an adjustment.
And here are the Aces now. Trailing by 19.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Over Boston. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Personal foul. Fourth team
It's on
foul.
Aaliyah Boston.
Well, when you're guarding an inventive scorer like Wilson, it's always important to stay disciplined. Maybe next time, defense.
And the first one falls for her. That one falls, so she hits both of them. And it's the Fever ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Hull. 4 on the clock. Smith. Misses in close. Gray with it. Wilson with it. Covered by Smith. Wilson no good. And here's Clark. Pass to Boston. Back to Clark. Mitchell for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist. And it's the Fever ball. It's an 18-point lead.
And here's Boston.
Back to Mitchell. Screen by Smith. Clock at 6. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Gray outside. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking, like, you're cooking from your mom, to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.